8 home remedies to treat food poisoning plus causes and prevention. Whether it was the mouth-watering street food you had last night or the leftovers that you munched on a few hours back, you find yourself using the bathroom a bit too often. This is accompanied by other symptoms like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. That is when you realize that you have had food poisoning and begin looking for remedies to treat it. Don't worry, we've got that covered. In this video, we have listed home remedies to treat food poisoning naturally. What is food poisoning? When you ingest contaminated, expired, or toxic food, it often leads to food poisoning, also known as foodborne illness. It is usually characterized by nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Food poisoning must be treated before it turns life-threatening. If you have had food poisoning, try the remedies listed below to accelerate your recovery. Home remedies to treat food poisoning. 1. Apple cider vinegar. The antibacterial properties of apple cider vinegar are very effective against foodborne pathogenic bacteria like Escherichia coli. You will need 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar and 1 glass of warm water. What you have to do: add 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar to a glass of water. Mix well and consume immediately. How often you should do this? Drink this 2 to 3 times daily. 2. Oregano essential oil can work wonders in treating food poisoning. It contains compounds like carvacrol and thymol that impart excellent antimicrobial properties to it and help eliminate the pathogens responsible for food poisoning. You will need 1 drop of food-grade oregano oil and 2 ounces of water. What you have to do: add a drop of oregano oil to 2 ounces of water and mix well. Consume this solution. How often you should do this? Drink this 1 to 2 times daily until you see an improvement in the symptoms. 3. Ginger with honey. Ginger is a commonly used remedy for various ailments. Mice studies showed that it might be effective in supplementing the clinical treatment of E. coli diarrhea. Ginger can also improve the absorption of essential nutrients that can aid digestion. Raw honey exhibits antimicrobial and digestion properties that can speed up your recovery. Both ginger and honey can relieve nausea and vomiting that are the usual symptoms of foodborne illnesses. You will need 1 to 2 inches of sliced ginger root, 1 cup of water, and honey. What you have to do: add the ginger to a cup of water and bring it to a boil in a saucepan. Simmer for 5 minutes and strain. Let the tea cool a little before adding some honey to it. Consume it immediately. You can also mix a few drops of ginger juice with honey and consume it. As a quick fix, you may also chew on small pieces of ginger. How often you should do this? Drink this tea at least 3 times daily until your symptoms subside. 4. Garlic. Garlic has powerful antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties that can help destroy foodborne pathogens. It can also relieve diarrhea and stomach pain. You will need 2 to 3 peeled garlic cloves. What you have to do: chew on the garlic cloves. Alternatively, you can also mince some garlic and consume it with honey. How often you should do this? Consume garlic at least once daily until you obtain relief. 5. Grapefruit seed extract. Grapefruit seed extract contains polyphenols that help inhibit the activity and growth of bacteria causing foodborne illnesses. These properties fight the pathogens responsible for food poisoning and aid in faster recovery. You will need 8 to 10 drops of grapefruit seed extract and 1 glass of water. What you have to do: add a few drops of grapefruit seed extract to a glass of water and mix well. Consume this solution daily. How often you should do this? Drink this 3 times daily for 3 to 5 days. 6. Lemon juice. Lemon juice is a rich source of antioxidants that improve the overall healing of your body. It exhibits exceptional bactericidal activities that can help combat the bacterial pathogens responsible for causing food poisoning. You will need 1/2 lemon, 1 glass of water, honey, optional. What you have to do: extract the juice from half a lemon and mix it with a glass of water. Add some honey for flavor and consume. How often you should do this? You can drink lemon juice 2 to 3 times daily. 7. Basil with honey. Basil is an herb known to kill foodborne pathogens with its excellent antimicrobial properties. It can also calm your stomach and reduce the symptoms associated with food poisoning. You will need basil leaves and honey. What you have to do: crush some basil leaves and extract the juice. Mix a teaspoon of honey with a teaspoon of basil extract and consume immediately. Alternatively, you can also add a drop of basil oil to a cup of water and consume it. How often you should do this? Do this 3 to 4 times daily. 8. Vitamin C. Vitamin C is an antioxidant. Test tube studies show that it can help eliminate bacteria and toxins from your body. Hence, its intake can help you manage the symptoms of food poisoning. If you do not want to take additional supplements, you can increase your consumption of vitamin C-rich foods. You will need 1,000 milligrams vitamin C supplements, or as directed by your doctor. What you have to do: consume 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C supplements after consulting your doctor. How often you should do this? You can continue taking this 3 to 4 times daily if your symptoms don't improve after the initial treatment. 9. Bananas. Bananas form a part of the brat diet, which is recommended for people with diarrhea and gastroenteritis. They replenish the lost potassium in your body, which, in turn, re-energizes you and helps alleviate the symptoms of food poisoning. You will need bananas. What you have to do: have a banana daily. You can also blend some bananas with milk and consume them daily. How often you should do this? You can do this 2 to 3 times a day. What causes food poisoning? The most common causes of food poisoning are bacteria. Salmonella bacteria are the most common cause of food poisoning, especially from foods like eggs, mayonnaise, and chicken that are not properly cooked. E. coli are also known to cause food poisoning from foods like salads. Campylobacter and C. botulinum are the other bacteria that can prove to be quite lethal. Viruses. Norovirus, also known as the Norwalk virus, is responsible for over 19 million cases of food poisoning every year. Other less common viruses that can cause food poisoning are Cipovirus, rotavirus, and astrovirus. Hepatitis A virus can also be transmitted via food. Parasites. Food poisoning caused by parasites is less common but can prove to be fatal. Toxoplasma gondii is the parasite most commonly associated with food poisoning, and it is found in cat litter boxes. Parasites can remain undetected for years, but in people with weak immunity, they can lead to serious side effects. Pregnant women are at an increased risk of food poisoning by parasites. Food poisoning has the following symptoms: abdominal pain or cramps, loss of appetite, fever, fatigue and weakness, headache. Conclusion: anyone can experience bouts of food poisoning at any point in time. Follow any of the above remedies to prevent the worsening of your condition. If none of these remedies seem to help, visit your doctor immediately. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching, and are there any videos, in particular, you would like to see? Please let us know by commenting below.